Good evening, Deepit. Welcome to our show.
Thank you, Nishant. Glad to be here.
Deepit, could you take us through the journey of Abiloans and how did it all start and what's the objective of Abiloans?
So, Nishant, as Mandeep, who is my co-founder, and me were brainstorming on how the financial landscape in India looked like, we saw this u- unique opportunity because India, as you know, has traditionally been a land of savers.
Right.
And however, there was not enough opportunity in the Indian lending landscape to help people in times of their need. When they needed money, there was no product that was available that allowed them to get money when they needed it and return it when they needed it with ease. So we decided that we want to create this product for the Indian retail market where they can get money against their savings as and when they need it without having to sell their savings. आपका बैंक आपका म्यूचुअल फंड्स बढ़ रहा है, आप सेविंग कर रहे हो, एसआईपी आपने लगाई हुई है, आपको पर थोड़ी देर के लिए पैसे चाहिए. At that time, we wanted to be your partner that can give you money for 2 months, 3 months, whenever, for however long you need it. And then whenever you can return the money, you return the money and your saving cycles continue. So that is what we wanted to build. So through the help of our product and technology team, we've been able to build that. And we're hoping that we'll be able to serve the Indian mutual fund customers by helping them in their time of need.
Okay. So Abiloans is an interesting name. तो आपने कैसे ये नाम रखा इसके बारे में कुछ बताइए.
हमने हमने ये सोचा है कि our objective is to help you when you need.
Okay.
तो अगर आपको आज पैसे चाहिए तो कल देने का कोई मतलब नहीं बनता है.
Right, right,
तो
right.
तो अभी चाहिए. So that is how it came about, and we are hoping that in the future we will agar in the future we will also translate this into other languages. So we'll be गुजराती में भी अभी को translate कर सकते हैं, loans रहेगा, तमिल में भी अभी को translate कर सकते हैं. So that's how the name Abiloans came about.
Great, great, great. So Deepit, you offer loan against mutual fund and stocks. So
हाँ
tell us
जी.
how this product works and what's the purpose of this product?
So निशांत, ऐसा है कि as you are aware कि the Indian रिटेल मार्केट, जो नॉर्मल सेवर है, जो नॉर्मल एम्प्लॉई है, आजकल हर आदमी इक्विटी मार्केट्स में पैसे लगा रहा है. एंड जो अच्छा सेंसिबल इन्वेस्टर है, मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर पुटिंग मनी इन म्यूचुअल फंड्स. अब क्या होता है कि जब आप पैसे लगाते हैं म्यूचुअल फंड्स में या किसी भी स्टॉक में, यू शुड हैव अ होराइजन ऑफ लेट्स से 3 to 5 years टू गेट द गुड रिटर्न्स. बट अब भाई जिंदगी तो स्टॉक मार्केट के अकॉर्डिंगली चलती नहीं है. उस 3 से 5 साल में कभी भी आपको पैसे की जरूरत पड़ सकती है, चाहे वो हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन के लिए हो, एजुकेशन और एनी अदर नीड. नाउ व्हेन दैट नीड कम्स, you may or may not want to get out of your savings. Now, at that time, when you have this need, and if you don't want to sell your shares or you don't want to sell your mutual funds because they're giving you a good return or whatever is the reason, or the need is very short term, at that time, we are going to be able to bring this product and we are going to be able to give you money against your mutual fund or stocks for however long you need it. आपको 2 दिन के लिए चाहिए, 2 महीने के लिए चाहिए, 2 साल के लिए चाहिए, आप हमसे पैसे लीजिए. And whenever you have the money to return, you return the money and you take your mutual funds away. Advantage is the product works completely online. मेरी जो टीम है उनका मोटो है, आप नाश्ते पे एप्लीकेशन करिए और लंच पे पैसे ले जाइए. तो इट इज 7-8 मिनट की जर्नी है, कंप्लीटली ऑनलाइन. देयर इज नो पेपर वर्क, आपको किसी से बात करने की जरूरत नहीं है. सिर्फ पैन नंबर, डेट ऑफ बर्थ एंड ऑल से आप एप्लीकेशन चालू कर सकते हैं, एंड विद इन 2 hours वी विल डिस्पर्स द मनी टू यू। अगर आप कहीं फंसते हैं, वी हैव अ फुल फ्लेज्ड कस्टमर सर्विस टीम। They will call you automatically, they will help you through the journey, all of this will happen. So that's how the product works. I would encourage everybody to try it, because we are very proud of what we have built. I think it really brings a new level of customer service and experience that is not yet available in this industry.
रिपीट डेफिनेटली अगर मार्केट जैसे डाउन है, मेरा पोर्टफोलियो अच्छा नहीं है, उसमें पैसा निकालने से तो नुकसान होगा ही। लेकिन व्हाट इफ अगर मार्केट बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है, मेरा पैसा बहुत अच्छा ग्रो किया है, तो उसमें मुझे रिडेम्पशन करना चाहिए तब कि लोन के लिए सोचना चाहिए? व्हाट इज योर व्यू?
तो मैं लोगों को ये कहता हूँ कि मैं कोई स्टॉक मार्केट का एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूँ। अब आपका अगर मार्केट बढ़ रहा है, अब अगर उस पर आपका व्यू है कि जी अब उससे भी आगे बढ़ेगा, देन देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ सेलिंग। दूसरा दूसरा एडवांटेज ये है निशांत, कि अगर आप जो लोन लेते हैं, अगर आप उसको लेट्स से आप हाउस रिपेयर पे लगाते हो फॉर एग्जांपल, तो आपने घर पे कुछ रिपेयर किया और उसके बाद आपने उस घर को रेंट पे चढ़ा दिया, तो द इंटरेस्ट दैट यू पे ऑन दैट इज इनकम टैक्स डिडक्टिबल। सो आपको उसे इनकम टैक्स बचता है। दूसरी बात है कि अगर आप उस पैसे को रिडेम्पशन करेंगे, तो आपको कैपिटल गेन्स लगेगा। इधर आपको इनकम टैक्स की डिडक्शन मिलती है, उधर आपको कैपिटल गेन लगता है, सो दैट आल्सो बिकम्स एन एडवांटेज। बट द अल्टीमेट डिसीजन इज ऑलवेज द कस्टमर्स। देखो, अगर कस्टमर ने बेचने हैं तो वी आर नोबडी टू स्टॉप हिम, बट इफ ही अगर किसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर का कस्टमर है who wants an option except selling, we are always there to help him out.
So this brings to my third question, which is why should distributors look at offering loan against mutual funds? क्या benefits होगा उनको business में?
सर थिंक ऑफ इट एज, देखो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर जो भी हैं, दे आर मोर देन अवेयर ऑफ रिडेम्पशन प्रेशर। हर महीने ही आता है, मतलब ऐसा लगता है कि कोई ट्रेडमिल पे भाग रहे हो, कि भाई भागते जाते हो, थकते जाते हो, बट एक ही जगह खड़े हो क्योंकि रिडेम्पशन का प्रेशर आ रहा है। हम ये कहते हैं, अगर आप अपने कस्टमर्स को जो रिडेम्पशन के लिए आ रहे हैं, उनको आप अगर लोन ऑफर करेंगे, there are three advantages. One is your AUM remains intact, so your trail income remains intact. And thirdly, obviously, we will also pay you a referral income for referring those customers to us. The big advantage of working with somebody like us is that we guarantee you that once a customer comes through a mutual fund distributor, हम उसका पैन उस म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर को परमानेंटली लिंक कर देते हैं। तो वो कस्टमर कभी भी पैसे ले, आज ले, फिर 3 महीने बाद ले, फिर 3 साल बाद ले, इट विल ऑलवेज बी लिंक टू दैट म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर। So we will continue to pay referral income, number one. Number two advantage is that we as a pure lending company have decided we will never get into distribution. तो ये हम कोई बैंक नहीं है कि आज हम लोन बेच रहे हैं, कल हम म्यूचुअल फंड बेचेंगे, कल हम प्राइवेट कोई वेल्थ एडवाइजरी बेचेंगे। हम ऐसा कुछ काम नहीं करते। हम एक प्योर प्ले लेंडिंग टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी है। सो देयर इज नो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट विद एनी म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर दैट वी हैव।
लेकिन इसमें इस प्रोडक्ट में मतलब रिस्क क्या है और इसको कौन रेगुलेट करता है?
Regulation, we are regulated by RBI. So we are a RBI registered NBFC. So we are not a Chinese app. So we have to follow all the rules that RBI lays down for us. Risk देखिए, हर जब आप इसमें कोई there is no extra risk than investing in mutual funds. जब आप म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट भी करते हैं, देन ऑल्सो देयर इज अ रिस्क दैट द मार्केट में गो डाउन। इसमें वी फील देयर इज लेस रिस्क देन, बिकॉज यू हैव एन एबिलिटी टू होल्ड ऑन फॉर लॉन्गर। बिकॉज अगर आपको बीच में पैसे चाहिए, there is somebody who is willing to offer that money to you.
ओके, तो इसमें मतलब हम लोग कितना, जैसे किसी का 10 लाख का पोर्टफोलियो है, तो आप किस बेसिस पे इवेल्युएट करते हैं उस कस्टमर को, कितना लोन उसको मिलता है, क्या इंटरेस्ट रेट पे मिलता है?
सर हम ये चीजें बड़ी सिंपल रखना चाहते हैं। अ, हम ELSS के सिवाय सब चीजों पे दे सकते हैं लोन्स। ELSS पे हम इसलिए नहीं दे सकते क्योंकि वो जो म्यूचुअल फंड कंपनी है वो अलाउ नहीं करती। हम तो देना चाहते
हम्म।
हैं बट वो अलाउ नहीं करती हैं। एंड हम क्लोज एंडेड फंड्स पे नहीं दे सकते।
हम्म
दी we give 65% on equity mutual funds and 65 on hybrid mutual funds and 75% on debt mutual funds.
हम्म
So that is and this is across categories. अगर आपका small cap fund है, mid cap fund है, large cap fund है, we will
हम्म
give you we'll give you 65% against that.
अच्छा, इक्विटी में 65, डेट में 75, यू सेड।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
हाइब्रिड में?
हाइब्रिड
हाइब्रिड
में 65।
65, अच्छा। अच्छा, बट व्हाट आर द हिडन चार्जेस इन्वॉल्वड इन दिस प्रोडक्ट, एंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ इंटरेस्ट यू चार्ज?
So we have multiple products. We start at an 8% and go up to a 16, 18%, 16% for mutual funds. There are various products that are involved. Our most popular product is at a 16% OD limit, which basically means कि मैं आज आपकी limit setup कर देता हूँ. You can take in money when you want in. You can put back money whenever you want it. Think of it as an additional bank account. And whatever you use, I just charge 16% on that. Whatever you don't use, I don't charge anything on that. So that is our most popular product. Hidden charges, sir, ऐसा है कि we are one of our, if you do the journey on our website, जब आप वो OTP की वेट कर रहे होते हैं ना, तो उस टाइम we flash two words which are trust and transparency. So that is the hallmark of our existence. We are 150% transparent. There is no prepayment charges. There are no hidden charges. There are no extra things that you will see in your bank account. None of that will happen. And we are here. We are here because we know that you are going to choose us when you need the money. So we don't want to utilize your time of need and put extra charges on you. So we are 100% transparent. हमारा कोई hidden charges नहीं.
Okay. So there are a couple of questions that has come from audience. Let's address them first. So an anonymous attendee wants to understand whether they can offer this loan to NRI investors.
No, sir. The RBI does not allow us to do that. So you have to be an Indian citizen.
Okay. Ashish Mehta wants to understand whether, so it was mentioned that loan will lead to income tax reduction and it is better than paying tax on capital gains. How does the loan lead to income tax reduction? So he wants to understand the tax benefit.
Right, sir. Yeah. So if you, the interest that, not the loan, but the interest that you pay on the loan is income tax deductible. If you are using, for example, if you're using it in, if you're taking the loan and putting it in a business like a proprietorship or anything, then it is 100% income tax deductible. If you have used the loan to do even a house repair and then you put the house on rent, then also it is income tax deductible.
Okay. So it's like let out property, benefit of let out property will be applicable.
Correct.
Okay. So Ashish also wants to understand whether he can get clients to give loan to other people, P2P kind of setup. Is it allowed?
No, sir. We are a RBI registered NBFC, so we cannot take any deposits.
Okay. And Varsha wants to understand 65% on which date?
Yes. On the market date. Our systems get updated every day with the NAVs of the mutual funds. And as of the on date value, you will be offered the 65% amount.
Okay, 16% is too much. अगर
I just want to mention one more thing.
okay.
If the price of the mutual fund goes up and your loan amount comes down to 55%,
Okay.
जैसे आपने 100 रुपए का लोन लिया शुरू, 100 रुपए के म्यूचुअल फंड दिए शुरू तो आपको 65% मिलते हैं.
जी.
तो अगर आपके म्यूचुअल फंड की प्राइस ऊपर चली गई और वो लेट्स से 55% पे आ गया, we will offer you additional credit limits to take it back to 65. So we are offering it and we are updating it on the on a daily basis.
No. So if someone takes a loan on 1 lakh, if I take 65,000, the next day valuation gets down.
तो मैं आपको समझाता हूँ.
Yeah.
कि लेटर से आपने 1 लाख का लोन लिया
जी.
और उसके अगेंस्ट आपको मैंने 65,000 रुपीज दे दिए. अब वो 2 महीने बाद 3 महीने बाद वो एक 80 पे चला गया, एक 20 पे चला गया, 20% मार्केट ऊपर चली गई, म्यूचुअल फंड 20% ऊपर चला गया. तो नाउ 65,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 120 is 54%.
54%. Okay.
So we will then offer you an extra credit limit to take it to 65% of 120, which is 78,000 rupees.
Okay.
तो आप 13,000 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा ले सकते हो.
अच्छा, लेकिन what if market goes down? क्योंकि इसमें तो कुछ
If
भी.
the market goes down, पहले 10% पे हम कुछ नहीं करते. तो इसका ये मतलब है कि let us say the market goes down to uh, 80, let's say 87,000 rupees. So that is an LTV of 75%, 74.7%. तब तक मैं कुछ नहीं करता. मैं आपको I understand market ऊपर नीचे होती रहती है, so I will keep quiet. If it goes beyond 75%, then I will ask you to give me back a small portion of the money that takes your LTV back to 65%. You don't have to return the loan to me.
Okay.
Or the other option is, अगर आपके पास और यूनिट है, आप मेरे को और यूनिट प्लेस कर सकते हो.
अच्छा, but you would not sell on the behalf of customers? या तो
That is the last thing we will want to do. We will try and work with you as much as possible to never sell the mutual fund units, because the idea of you coming to us was not to sell the mutual fund units. So we try very hard not to sell the mutual fund units. But अगर अब कोई क्लाइंट है वो रिस्पॉन्ड ही नहीं कर रहा, जवाब ही नहीं दे रहा, उसको हमने हफ्ता हो गया जी फोन ही करते जा रहे हैं, then it becomes difficult.
Got it. और इसमें जैसे some companies offer attractive interest rates in large cap fund compared to mid and small cap fund. So firstly, why this is so, and what does your company offer?
Sir, we can also differentiate it based on the funds, but we decided not to because we want to make the product as simple as possible for the customer. आपको दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपके पास इक्विटी है या हाइब्रिड है, आपको 65 मिलेगा, डेट है तो 75 मिलेगा, खत्म हो गई. दो चीजें नहीं करनी. इंटरेस्ट रेट की बात यह है सर कि we also offer unparalleled flexibility. आपने आज पैसे लेके कल मेरे को वापस करने हैं, that kind of flexibility we offer. We offer great LTVs. So we feel that we have a platform that allows you to do much better customer service than what you will do with other platforms. So we want to differentiate ourselves based on that.
अच्छा. And Deepit, you have mentioned that 8% से लेके 16% तक आप इंटरेस्ट रेट का स्प्रेड है, लेकिन किस बेसिस पे आप इवैल्यूएट करते हैं कि this customer will get 8, this will get 9 and this
so
will
8% is a EMI product. 8% flat is an EMI product in which let's say आपने लाख रुपए का लोन लिया, तो आपका that is a 1 year fixed product.
Okay.
तो दैट मीन्स कि आपका महीने का 1,08,000, आपका साल का आपका 1,08,000 रुपये आपने मेरे को वापस करना है।
हम्म
तो 1,08,000 रुपये डिवाइडेड बाई 12
हम्म
आपकी महीने की 9,000 रुपये की ईएमआई बन जाएगी।
अच्छा।
So that is the 8% product.
ओके
And then we have the OD product at 16.
ओके ओके, तो वो कम ड्यूरेशन के लिए होगा, वो कभी भी
वो तो
दे।
आप कभी भी, that is super flexible. Think of it as another bank account.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा।
कभी भी पैसे डालो, कभी भी पैसे
क्रेडिट
निकालो।
एनालिसिस ऑफ इन्वेस्टर्स नहीं होगा इसके लिए?
हम्म
जैसे किसी सभी इन्वेस्टर के लिए ईएमआई प्रोडक्ट में 8 ही रहेगा, 9 10 12 ऐसा नहीं होता है? 8 और 16
नहीं
और
सर, we don't want, we are encouraging anybody and everybody to invest,
हम्म
to use this platform.
हम्म
तो आप मेरे से 15,000 रुपये का भी लोन दे सकते हैं,
हम्म।
5 लाख का भी ले सकते हैं, 10 लाख का भी ले सकते हैं, एंड द प्राइसिंग रिमेन्स सेम।
ओके, सो यू हैव बेसिकली टू प्रोडक्ट, 8% एंड 16%, बीच का नहीं है ना कुछ?
हाँ, बीच का नहीं।
बीच दो प्रोडक्ट है, 8 और 16,
हाँ,
ओडी 16 एंड
करेक्ट
ईएमआई ऑप्शन इज देयर, राइट? और
करेक्ट
इसमें जैसे
करेक्ट।
मैं 1 लाख का लोन लेता हूँ तो उसमें मैं प्रोसेसिंग फी और जीएसटी मुझे देना है।
हाँ जी,
प्रोसेसिंग फी
करेक्ट।
कितना होगा उसका? कुछ फ्लैट रेट है कि परसेंटेज है?
सर, वी हैव अ मिनिमम चार्ज ऑफ 1,000 रुपीज एंड otherwise 2% of the loan amount, out of which we share 50% with the distributor.
अच्छा अच्छा, ओके
So 1% we pass back to the distributors.
ओके, गॉट इट। Okay, so let's take some more questions from audience. Ashik
Yeah.
Abrar wants to understand 16% is too much, others are charging 9 to 10. Can you explain?
So I just answered that question, sir.
Yes, 8 and 16% is the
Yeah.
only two product, Ashik.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deepak Khurana, 65% of invested amount of the or the current market value. 65% of the market value, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not
Yes.
invested amount.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, of the market value.
Yeah. Okay. What is pledge charge and is there any term loan kind option available? If yes, what is ROI?
I just answered that, sir. The 8% is like a term loan in which an EMI gets fixed.
Mhm.
Pledge charge, there is no pledge charge. It's all included in the processing fee, sir.
Okay, okay. What is the minimum amount in mutual fund for loan? Any criteria for
Sir,
that? No?
minimum we do is 10,000 rupees. So 10,000 divided by 0.65
Hmm.
will be the minimum amount. So which is around
I got
16,000 rupees.
15. Okay. Okay. Sadat Khan wants to understand you are system
Yes,
connected.
yes,
Are you a
yes.
system? Yeah, RTA. Yes.
We are connected with both CAMS and Carby. So
Hmm.
wherever you have, we will be able to.
Okay. Lakshmi
These are
Das.
fixed rate. I
Yeah.
have the question. Should I just answer them?
Yes. Sure. Sure.
So Lakshmi ji, these rates are fixed. They're not affected by repo rate changes.
Hmm.
Um, Mr. Sakhamuri, so our upper limit is 1 crore rupees. Um, Mr. Varsha is asking also what should be the buy date of the mutual fund. It doesn't matter to us. Whatever is the buy date of the mutual fund, as long as they're currently in your CAMS, Carvi, NSDL, CDSL account, we'll be able to do it. Can we take a franchise of your company? Maninder ji, yes, you can take a franchise of the company. You can go to abiloans.com/partners. I will put it on the chat also. With it, can you just put it on the chat, the partner page? Maninder ji, you can go there and you put in your details, and somebody from our distribution team from our partnership team, sorry, will contact you, and we will sign you on. Like I mentioned, 1% is the payout that we give out to the partner at any time. The loan is taken through them. Also, any customer you bring to us, we will map that customer to you. So lifetime आप ही का customer रहेगा. Maninder ji, on the chat, our team has posted the URL for the partnership program. Varsha, there are no prepayment charges. Anytime any customer wants to prepay in the OD product, it's possible. Rohit, The debt and hybrid is 65%. Sorry, equity and hybrid is 65%, and debt is 75%. Lalit Kumar ji is asking, what are the charges? Lalit ji, we charge a 2% processing fees, and then we charge uh, 2% processing, and then we charge uh, uh, depending on the product, 8% flat or a 16% OD product. Abhay is asking me to compare ourselves to Bajaj. Abhay, the big difference between us and Bajaj is that ours is a completely digital, online, single login process. It takes a 7 to 8 minute journey, and we provide complete flexibility. You can take the loan for a day, 2 days, 2 months, 2 weeks, whatever you want. And uh, we also guarantee you that the loan will be disbursed within 4 hours. We also guarantee that your mutual fund units will be returned back to you within 24 hours of your paying off the loan. So I think there are multiple differences between Bajaj and us. I think आप एक बार हमें अगर ट्राई करके देखेंगे, I think you'll see the difference. Um, Kanad asks, isn't a personal loan? So the personal loans and credit card pricing is much higher than our pricing. Mr. Venkateshan, I have mentioned that we do an 8% flat or a 16% OD product. Millet is asking, how would a loan be given on a scheme with an ongoing SIP? So as the value of your SIP increases, we will keep providing additional. We will keep providing additional credit facilities for the increased amount. Lalit, sorry.
Okay. So
Ishan.
one clarity I need: 2% processing fee includes all taxes, or taxes are over and above that money?
2% plus GST.
Plus GST. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Another question that that mutual funds are volatile by nature. तो कभी कभी
right.
market dislocation भी होता है ना? And we have seen
Hmm.
events like fund closure altogether.
Mm-hmm.
तो
Mm-hmm.
ऐसे सिचुएशन में क्या होगा? जैसे कोविड के टाइम मार्केट बहुत नीचे आ गया था, लिक्विडिटी क्रंच थी, डेट और इक्विटी दोनों नीचे था, इनफैक्ट कुछ फंड्स बंद भी हो गए। तो ये वन
Mm-hmm.
ऑफ केस आप मान के कुछ रिलैक्सेशन होगा कि कैसे आप डील करेंगे इस सिचुएशन से?
Sir, Nishant, let's be very clear, right? That matlab, all eventualities I cannot answer right now. Matlab, COVID was an eventuality जब nobody foresee. मतलब मैं तो बहुत छोटा player हूँ, but even the bigger NBFCs nobody foresaw that. But if let's be very clear, हमारा principle is to help people in the times of their crisis. So we will continue to work with the customer if there is a crisis like COVID and all, and make sure that we provide flexibility that allows them to repay us comfortably. Um, Obviously, if the customer is not acting properly, then we will have to take some actions. But on a general basis, we are going to be very accommodating with the customer in terms of their repayment.
Okay. And what kind of revenue sharing should MFDs expect from this tie-up?
So I mentioned 1%. I mentioned 1% for every loan that is given.
Okay, if someone takes loan for 5 years, then what happens? Is it like trail or one time 1%?
No, we don't do trail. We just give it on the dispersal.
Yeah. Okay, let's take some questions. Otherwise, yeah, there are a lot of questions pending.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we
So
were
Lalit Kumar
on the.
Garg, yeah. So
Sorry.
distribute referrals. How do referral work? He wants to know.
Uh,
Lalit.
Sorry, Lalit Kumar ji, on the partner on the chat, there is a link that has been posted for the partner program. तो आप उस लिंक पे क्लिक करिए, अपनी डिटेल्स डालिए, हमारे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टीम आपको फोन करके they will sign you up. They will give you a QR code and they will give you a special link. आप जो भी जर्नी उस लिंक के थ्रू कराएंगे उसका पे आउट आपको मिलता जाएगा।
Millet,
Yeah,
Millet.
please go ahead.
Yeah, he wants to understand what is the difference between debt and, I mean, loans on debt and equity. Is it treated differently?
Yeah, like I had mentioned, debt is at 75%, equity is at 65%.
Other than that, there is no other difference, right?
No.
Yeah. So interest rate would be similar for both the product.
Yes, sir.
No trail, okay. In term loan, what is the tenor option? What are the tenor options, by the way? Yes, I wanted to ask.
We do 1 to 3 years on the EMI product.
Mhm. Okay.
And 8% flat per annum for all the tenures. Yeah.
Okay. So I think you have already addressed Vikram's that there is no prepay charges. Any
On the EM, yes, yes, yes.
sorry, on the
All
EMI.
AMC. Yeah. I
On
was
the
moving to
EMI
the
option,
next.
there is no prepayment charges, right?
There are no prepayment charges now.
Okay. Okay. Any specific AMC or all the AMCs, right? There is
All
no.
AMCs, yes.
Yeah, I don't see chat. Okay, so people are facing some difficulty in using chat option. So
Okay.
Vidit, can you help with that?
Let me check, Nishan. Let me check.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so bold money, skip it. I'm not looking for the. So chat looks to see what GST charge. How much is the GST charge?
On the processing fees, it's 18%. Sir.
Okay. So let's say if 1000 is this 180 would be GST. 18%.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What is reducing rate of term loan? 8%.
8% is flat, sir. I don't know the reducing rate, but I'm sure we can calculate it. There is on the joint holder, we can still do the journey, but that journey will have to be done offline. But it still takes less than 4 or 5 hours, and we can disperse the money in the same day.
Okay. No partner link, chat disable. Okay, so that will be chat will be enabled shortly, guys. So one question that I have, Deepit, is that how MFDs can position this product in their, I mean, to their clients.
Sir, the simple way of doing it is that we are not asking the MFDs to provide this product to. We are not asking the MFDs to go and market this program. We are saying that you're going to get people who will need liquidity and will come to you for redemption automatically. हर महीने आपके पास कोई ना कोई client तो आएगा redemption के लिए. When they come to you for redemption, if you can offer them an option and say that instead of redeeming, do you want to take this loan? And whoever in their judgment wants to take a loan versus redeeming, this is something that we can offer.
Got it. Okay.
So अगर आपके 10%, 20% लोग भी redemption की जगह लोन ले लें, that amount of AUM is preserved.
Right.
So that will allow for that saving to happen.
Okay.
Mr. Arya, we do not check the credit rating of the customer. That is one of our USPs. We don't do any kind of credit checks.
Okay. So Deepit, since you are a relatively new company, why should MFDs trust you with their clients' money?
Sir, if I was asking for money, that was a good question to ask. But in this case, I am giving the money, so it's not really.
Yeah, but there are a
Uh,
lot of players in the segment. So why should they work with Abiloans?
uh, so there are not too many people in the
Yeah.
segment. There are some, but let's say somebody mentioned Volt.
Hmm.
Now, Volt is not an NBFC.
Hmm.
Volt has partnered up with Bajaj Finance.
Hmm.
Now, you know that if you hand over your customer to Bajaj Finance, there the cross-selling of mutual funds and wealth management will happen in within 1 year. That will become a Bajaj Finance client. It will no longer remain an MFD client. So we are very clear that we are not a platform.
Hmm.
We are a lending company. We lend on our own books. We don't do any distribution or anything of that sort. So there is हम ये काम इसलिए नहीं कर रहे क्योंकि मेरे को आपका क्लाइंट छीनना है.
Hmm.
मैं ये काम इसलिए कर रहा हूँ because we want to be a true partner to the mutual fund distributors. So I think that is a big difference between us and some of the other players.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and as far as trust is goes, you see, Nishant, we, like I mentioned, we are an RBI registered NBFC. We are not an app. If we had to run away with people's money, I would have tried to do something where I was not under so much scrutiny.
Hmm.
Our investors are very large private equity players in this country, some
Hmm.
very prominent individuals. So
Hmm.
there's a lot of history of the people. There's a lot of history of the people who are running this company. So as a result of that, there is enough credibility to for people to trust us. And I also want to tell you that we're already doing between 150 and 200 loans every month. So a
Hmm.
lot of people are already trusting us.
Hmm. Okay. So one question has come, Deepit. What's the process of AS/ES holding type is 100% digital? So I could not get what is AS in ES, but
I also don't know.
okay. But is it 100% digital? How is the journey? I mean, if someone wants to take a loan, how it happens?
The journey is 110% digital. मैं 100% भी नहीं. Uh, it's not 100%, it's 110% digital in the sense that you go to abiloans.com, say
Hmm.
apply for loan. It will ask you to put in your
Hmm.
name, PAN, and date of birth.
Hmm.
Uh, then an OTP, उससे आपकी background check और उससे आपका KYC और application भर दी जाती है.
Hmm.
उसके बाद आपसे पूछते हैं कि आपके पास कौन सी कंपनी के म्यूचुअल फंड है.
Hmm.
Or based on what you choose, we take you to a place where you can choose how many mutual funds and which mutual funds you want to give to us.
Hmm. Hmm.
And once you choose that and you confirm that, we tell you कि जी based on आपने मेरे को इतने म्यूचुअल फंड दिए इस
Hmm.
स्कीम के,
Hmm.
उसके बेसिस पे मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ कि जी मैं इतना लोन दे सकता हूँ.
Hmm.
अगर आप बोलोगे हाँ जी मेरे को ये लोन चाहिए, तो
Hmm.
इमीडिएटली हम वही डॉक्यूमेंट बना देते हैं. और
Hmm.
वो डॉक्यूमेंट आप साइन कर सकते हो यूजिंग योर आधार नंबर. ये
Hmm.
जो पूरा लंबा चौड़ा प्रोसेस मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ, ये 7 से 8 मिनट में हो जाता है.
अच्छा. Hmm. Okay.
हाँ
So
जी.
AS/ES is either anyone, either or survivor.
Mr. I think Kapil Nagal has
Hmm.
asked this question. To be honest with you, I am not sure what this refers to.
Hmm.
But if it is a particular, I would suggest that जो chat में वो partnership program का link है, that you can use that to kind of you please fill that up, and then somebody from our company will call you to that somebody from our company will call you and explain to you if we can offer a loan.
Okay. So Abiloans. Yeah, the website name is abiloans.com. Okay. So
Mr. Nagal is asking, can my customer take the journey directly from Abiloans platform? Yes, sir. But if you inform us in ahead of time कि ये उसका PAN number है, we will make sure that he is mapped to your account, and we give you a payout for that.
Okay. So what kind of marketing support do you offer to distributors? Sunil wants to understand.
Sir, we have a completely we do a lot of work on the digital side. We've got a full social media calendar. All our creatives are available to our partners in their co-branded with the co-brands of their journey. So you can use it to market it on your platforms. And along with that, if you have a large customer base and you want to do an event for your customers, maybe you want to do a lunch, maybe you want to do a tea or an evening ceremony, we can always offer support for that also.
Okay. So will it, sorry, Deepit, so we are running out of time. So I think it's time to end the webinar. So any last word that you would like to tell our audience, that why should they do loan against mutual fund?
Okay, so my last words are this, that we are a very young company. We've only been around for about a year, but we have been accepted very well in the market. We are already doing loans from all across India, and we're doing about close to about 200 loans a month. So you can trust us with your customers' money, and we will not fail you. The other thing I want to tell you is, हमारी जैसा कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस ना पार्टनर साइड पे ना क्लाइंट साइड पे आपको इंडिया में अभी मिलेगा. we've we have spent a lot of time working on this, and I can guarantee you that. Thirdly, मैं आपको ये कहना चाहूँगा, हम we don't check any credit scores of your customers. तो अगर आपके कस्टमर को पर्सनल लोन नहीं मिल रहा है या आपके कस्टमर को बाकी लोन से प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, they can always turn to us. We will always be available for them. Lastly, मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा, we want to be a partner of the mutual fund distributors. We want to work with you. हम चाहते हैं कि जब आपके पास कोई कस्टमर आए जिसको रिडेम्पशन चाहिए, we are there as an option available to you and to your customer.
दीपित, तो शेयर्स के अगेंस्ट भी लोन मिल जाएगा क्या कस्टमर्स को?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, yes, absolutely. Just very quickly, I'm answering the questions, the last questions that came. Lalit ji, this is not linked to CIBIL, and the payout percentage is 1% one time at the time of dispersal. Kapil ji, ARN is not mandatory. We don't. I cannot disclose to you कि हम कितनी dispersals कर चुके हैं. That is confidential company information. Susham, I'm again repeating कि 1% of the sanctioned amount is the amount we pay out to you.
So with this, we have come to an end to this interesting webinar. Thanks a lot, Deepit, for your time and insights.
Thank you, Nishant, for doing this with us, and I'm hoping that this was useful. And we hope to be partners to a lot of your subscribers. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. And finally, I thank each one of you for being such a wonderful audience. Have a great day at work, guys. Bye.